Today we're reacting to men are not approaching women anymore. Women are frustrated at men for no longer trying. This is an interesting concept because I know whenever I be seeing people outside or moving around, and I got certain partners that as soon as something pop up, they see something that they like, they running straight to it to get on it. Well, let's see what the deal is, and maybe, you know, there's a different meaning behind this.
I hate when men talk to me.
Like, what happened? What happened with the chivalry? You see that bar? You see the bar full of men sitting down, literally just watching women in heels stand up. Like,
remember the days when guys used to come up to girls and they'll try to get their numbers. They'll be real sweet and
right.
Hey, can I buy you a drink? And be macking. They spitting game. Well, those days are over. Men aren't doing that anymore. Men are not going up to women like they used to. Men are not macking. Men are not being super chivalrous to women anymore when they're out at the bars anymore. And apparently women are speaking on it. So here's a couple of clips of people that's speaking on it right now.
Like, what happened? What happened with the chivalry? You see that bar? You see the bar full of men sitting down, literally just
Look at this nigga milk dud.
watching women in heels stand up. Like,
you want to know what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. See, what y'all girls don't understand is that when men get online, they actually be paying attention to the stuff that y'all be saying and doing, right?
Absolutely.
Especially when attractive girls get online and say and do stuff. That's who they be focused on. So every time you see a pretty girl make a video and talk about how she be disgusted when men talk to her when she out, how she don't like it when men look at her, men have conversations with her, don't talk to her. Like, when she makes videos like that, the men are paying attention. When women like that are making videos, the men are paying attention, right? And so they figure, okay, well, this must be what it is. This must be what women want, right? It don't matter about the women who ain't really that attractive who get online and be like, oh my God, we want you to talk to us when you out. Like, they're not listening to you. They listening to the girls who they find attractive and what those girls are saying, right? So you can't counteract the girls who they find to be attractive and them saying silly stuff online. So back to the point. Because those girls are getting online and saying silly stuff like that, when men go out now, they not hollering at you, they not bothering you, and they not getting up out their seat to let you have it. You know why? Because you've gotten online and showed how entitled you are, and you've shown how disrespectful a lot of y'all are.
And one thing niggas hate is getting disrespected in front of people too. Especially like, I don't know if y'all ever been trying to get at a girl and then she look a certain way at you. I have not personally, because I just don't even go up to women. Like, I don't shoot at them. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a relationship, but I just don't really. Like, even if I was single, I wouldn't even be on that. Like, I would probably just be off it, and I would have to be in a certain environment and area to really like go and do that. You know what I'm saying? And partially, and it's partially just because I think kind of what she's saying. Like, we seeing what y'all got going, seeing the things y'all saying. Like, we don't know how y'all be wanting to move and how y'all want to be unbothered. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of like. That's why I feel like a lot of niggas is just kind of resulting to doing the online method, the dating app method, where they are trying to get at women like that, or on IG. You feel me? And like, that's why you seeing a lot of people moving like that, I feel like. But social media is like, it's just fucking up. I feel it's just fucking up men and women's brains from just so many different perspectives, bro.
Why would somebody want to give up their seat for you, right? You knew you was going to be standing up when you put the heels on. It is what it is. But for y'all to think that you can keep getting online and saying all of this outrageous stuff so that you can be a girl's girl and get follows and likes from other women and think that this stuff is not going to show up in real life some kind of way, it is. See, here's the thing. When men get online and they try to give women advice and tell women about what type of women they like, what they're attracted to, what they want, women meet them with, oh my God, we don't care what you want. We don't care, right? Because you're a girl's girl and you're trying to impress other women. So for the sake of that, it going one ear and out the other. When men try to give you good advice about men that's trying to play you in real life and tell you that if a man just trying to go with the flow of BSing you about a title, he don't really want you, the way that's going in one ear and out the other, you think that that's what men doing too. But they not. They actually using social media to gauge how to deal with y'all in real life. And so because of that, that is the reason why I said When you going out, they ain't bothering you no more. When you going out, they ain't giving up their seat to you, right? Because remember when y'all get online and y'all try to make it seem like anybody who say anything to you must be trying to attack you? Remember that man versus bear? Remember, you can't just get on here and just be saying anything, right? And then think that ain't nobody gonna take it serious or think that there is some truth to what you be saying. So if you needed an answer to that question, there it is.
Although I agree with most of the things that she said, I feel like there's a huge point that she's also missing. Listen, ladies, nobody wants to go out. Nobody wants to get dressed, put on an outfit that they feel like they put together. I mean, it's nice. Brush their teeth and give themselves some affirmations. Listen to some good music in the car. Drive all the way to the bar to meet up with their friends, and then to possibly talk to some ladies, you know, because they feel like they fresh, they feel like they clean, they feel like they look good. Just for them to walk up to the ladies to say, hey, how you doing? With all intentions to tell the lady that they look beautiful, and hopefully at the end of the conversation they could get their number so they can spend their money to take this woman out that's a stranger on a date. Nobody wants to have all of that in mind just for somebody to look at you as if you're less than as soon as you tap them on the shoulder.
Be like, you know what I'm saying? What the? You feel me?
As if like, why? How dare you?
Again, I have not experienced it. Let me be clear that I've never experienced that, but I can tell from like any nigga's perspective. If I just know that if I were to experience that, I'd be feeling fucked up about it. I'd be like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
You walk up to me while I'm out. Who are you to think you could talk to me? There's women out here that's really giving that kind of energy, like that talk over your shoulder energy, like you're not gonna buy me a drink. Nobody wants to be dealing with that. See, a lot of dudes, you know, they get up, they get dressed, and they look fresh, and they go out just for somebody to dismiss them or try to embarrass them just to boost their ego. Because a lot of times, ladies are a lot more friendly when they're just by themselves.
Right.
But the problem is when ladies are together, they try to appease their friends too. Or do their girls approve of this guy too? And if the girls don't approve, they'll just kind of just act like they're on their phone and just look at you. Bro, I've seen this, and I understand why dudes is like, man, I'd rather just go out, chill with my bros, it just be us, and there's no reason for us to try to talk to ladies. There's no reason. Because nowadays women rather be disrespectful, women rather plain.
And it's like better just to, like, I feel like like them days of chasing women is kind of over. It's like more so better just to be on some, if y'all lock eyes, you see each other catching eyes, like, and you see the interest there, that's where you go and you make that move. But just kind of like to walk up, you know what I'm saying? Nobody know, you ain't getting no signals or nothing. You feel me? Like, it's like she ain't choose. Like, you gotta like see some type of signals of choosing.
In a man's face and act like this man did not have full intentions to give you as a stranger a compliment. They use that compliment as an ego boost, and for an extra boost, they turn the man down and embarrass him. Men don't want to go through that anymore. So yes, you have men at the bar that's at the bar solely to watch the game.
Yeah,
solely
I'm chilling.
to just chill with their homies. They're not here for the ladies no more. And I'm not going to go into what hip hop and social media has also done to dating. Now, don't get me wrong. Did I blame all the issues in dating on the ladies? No. But as far as men approaching women the way they used to, ladies, y'all have to understand that men have been boys. Boys have turned into men. We have experience talking to women most of our lives, and we feel the difference when we talk to ladies. Now, I'm a married man, but I promise you, I see this in my bros all the time. The stuff that the women be saying back to them, the way the women be looking at them, the way they kind of talk over their shoulder, I'm like, oh no, I could never deal with this type of energy.
So I'm saying.
For me, it's just like, yo, first of all, I'm a stranger. Now, I mean, I'm giving you a compliment, and I'm just trying to talk. You know, what you out here just for your girls? If you out here just for your girls, all right, cool. That's different.
Well, yeah.
But if you just gonna curve me just because you're not interested, you're gonna treat me like I'm scum to the earth when all I wanted to do was give you a compliment, is crazy.
I'm in an era where I hate when men talk to me. Maybe that's an era that I'm always in, now that I say it out loud. Either way, why is it when you want none of them to speak to you, when you want to be invisible to men, that all of them approach
To
me.
give the benefit of the doubt here, I'm thinking from the perspective of like, if you are an attractive woman, right, and you constantly got a bunch of niggas coming up to you that you're not interested in, maybe you trying to relax or chill or do whatever, and it's constantly, you know what I'm saying, multiple times a day, niggas is popping up on you trying to get at you. I feel like that can be annoying to the point where, you know, and maybe there's some bad experiences where the nigga is like extra pressed up and doing certain things. So I'm trying to get that, like, I also got to see that as well. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess it just kind of cuts one of those things where it just comes with the territory of looking good. Like, you gonna have niggas shoot at you. Like, that's what it's gonna be.
You. And it's like, I want to wear a sign on my head that says, I don't want to talk to you. And they all approach me and they're talking to me and I'm like
for us, imagine you ain't trying to be bothered, right? And every day somebody coming up to you trying to get at you. Multiple times a day somebody trying to come up trying to get at you. You know what I'm saying? Aggressively sometimes calm and nice. Every day, everywhere you go, you like, and you just, them times where you just want to be quiet and chill. Like, you know those situations where you walking in a mall or you walking through like the store and some sales niggas trying to sell some shit and you're like, no, I'm straight, and you trying to walk off and they like, hey, but, and you like, yo, imagine that shit happening to you like 4 times a day. And then you go to like a club, like you trying to go have fun. And then the salespeople, now it multiplied by like 2. Now you got 8 to 10 sales niggas, and then they looking at you like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the shoe cleaning nigga. He constantly like, let me see you clean your shoes. But not for real, like, come on, let me try. So, you know, I try to get a benefit of the doubt here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure that could be annoying when you trying to just chill.
I'm married. And they're like, well, where's your husband? And I'm like, how do I win?
You know what's so weird about videos like that? Those same kind of girls will say, where are all the good men at? How do ladies expect to meet a man, to actually get to know a man, if now the women are getting online saying they don't want men approaching them? So what exactly are we supposed to do? Because those same women are saying, I'm not going to approach a man. So how exactly do y'all think you're one day going to find your husband?
That's the difference. Like, if you moving like that and you want to be with somebody, but when they come up to you, you ain't stressing them, that's different. You know what I'm saying? If you're yearning for that, you feel me? But if you like chilling, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like people's egos are way too big nowadays. People's DMs have inflated their brains to think that you're this high and mighty person where you could be like, I don't want anybody approaching me, but one day you're going to want a husband and a family. It's just weird behavior. And men, we hear this stuff. And of course, any sound-minded man is like, wait a minute, women don't want to be approached no more. They feel disgusted by men approaching them. All right. You know what?
I ain't.
Like, I'm not about to be looked at as some creep.
Weirdo, yeah.
I know all I'm trying to do is court a stranger.
Yeah.
I'm the one taking all the risk with low reward. You got to think about it as a man. So you walk up to a woman. She's a complete stranger. This can go one or two ways. She can either give you conversation. She could turn you down lightly, or she could just disrespect you and you embarrassed in front of your friends. Or, yes, she'll give you the number. You take her out. You spend money on her. You are chivalrous to her. You have great conversation with her. You make sure she get home safe. You make sure that all of these things is aligned just for her to possibly be a gold digger. Or just for her to possibly be like, oh, I don't know how to cook. Oh, I don't know how to clean. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not here to be controlled. But I do like a man to be a provider. So for a man, it's like, it's so much risk just walking up to a woman with low reward. So why even do it? I would say this, fellas. Do not start to feel like you shouldn't walk up to ladies, because all ladies don't have the same mindset of the ladies that are on the internet. I will say this. Think about where you go to find ladies, though. I feel like the bar, the club, these are places that people kind of try to check a box in their head to boost their egos. It's a whole bunch of people trying to boost their egos, which is why you see all these big chains, dudes being loud, dudes standing up, they got shades on at night. You got ladies with the skimpiest stuff on, but they curving you as if they don't want no attention. There's a whole bunch of people that's trying to get their egos boosted for what they're lacking in real life. So what I will say is be careful where you try to talk to a lady. Because yes, there's certain places you just may want to stay away from. It's crazy I'm saying this because I actually met my lady being out dancing. It's definitely possible. Nowadays, you got to be very careful. And honestly, I think if I was out and I was macking nowadays, what I would do, I would kind of see if there's some type of choosing signals that's coming
That's
back
what
my
I'm
way.
saying.
Like, are you looking at me like
That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel like you gotta come nowadays. Like, that's the only way, because if you just jumping off the porch, it's like you run those risks, which aren't really that big of a deal. You get curved, right? You know what I'm saying? She say, "Ew, get away from me." You like, oh, shit, okay. And you move on. It might do a little something to the ego, but we get back on that horse. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I think, bro. Shout out, bro, for the video. Like, sub up, comment up, binge the recipes on the channel, man. And pull up to the links in the description for more content, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. And we gon' ADD, let do it.